For years, local experts have been battling the emerald ash borer. It's an invasive insect threatening ash trees. But now federal officials are changing their tactics. News Channel 5's Eric Kilt has details on the change and what it means for Middle Tennessee.
Ash is one of the most easy trees to identify.
It's not hard for Andrew Bell to find the ash trees in Percy Warner Park.
Their leaves are attached opposite each other on a branch.
But you don't need to be an expert to spot these marks.
So where you see a blue dot, 99% of the chances is that it's an ash tree.
Bell directs the National Tree Foundation and says the blue marks were painted on to help local leaders battle the emerald ash borer. The invasive insect kills ash trees.
It is attacking all of our native ash.
And could cost local governments millions of dollars.
I came to Nashville from Chicago, and it really bankrupted the city and municipalities around the Chicago region for having to remove all the ash.
Now the federal government is changing how it deals with the beetle by lifting restrictions that prevented ash wood from being moved from areas with the borer to areas without it. It's a change that uniquely affects Tennessee because the most recent quarantine map had cut a line right through the mid-state.
As it currently exists, Davidson County is in the quarantine, but Cheatham County just to our west is not.
Critics worry the regulation rollback will speed up the spread of the emerald ash borer, but Bell says the quarantine wasn't very effective.
It might buy you a little bit of time, but I don't know that it really has much impact ultimately.
So now he just hopes the change will mean more help for areas struggling with the invasive insect.
The best plan that could be of use for us moving forward on a federal level is to provide resources and funds for local municipalities to help with the removal of ash.
In Nashville, Eric Hilt, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Eric. And even though the federal restrictions are being lifted, there are still state regulations that limit where you can move from ash trees, that wood from the ash trees. The Tennessee Department of Agriculture says for now, those restrictions are still in place, but they are discussing whether or not to get rid of them as well.